Hey, Bill, I'm in the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till
Bienvenidos, señoras y señores, to another episode of Los Terricolas podcast. The show where parenting is over you. Once you're in the same ground, we all do. I'm your host, Greg. And we got Oscar in the house, in the new studio, with the classic for you guys. Yep. What's up, guys? What's going on? Welcome to the first episode in the new space.
Yep.
The new space.
Exciting.
The second new space.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is gonna be more like an update, like what the fuck's been going on. So there's gonna be a lot of things we're gonna address. Might be a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Sort of.
Because we're drinking. And I had fun, man. I'm glad. I liked hanging out with you, man. Like, I was looking forward to it today, I'm not going to lie. Like, at work, I was like, oh, man. We were just cleaning the shop, and I was like, man, I'm going to get to hang out with this motherfucker right here.
Well, dude, that's why I pushed hard. Like,
yeah.
We're pushing hard for this because I love this. Like,
it's fun, right?
I enjoy the shit out of it.
And now you're getting more into editing. It's fucking fun, huh?
Yeah. You know what?
It takes time.
Yeah. I just have to get better at it. Like, I'm like super
man.
beginner, but
yeah,
I enjoy it. I enjoy the fuck out
That's
of it.
That's good, man. Yeah. All right. So, Buck. We actually had to start over because there's somebody's popping fireworks and we got scared.
Yeah, I got scared. I'm
not
gonna
like,
lie.
what
I was
the fuck
pretty
was
scared.
that? Because we're like in this new area, like we don't really know
about it.
We're like surrounded by like a lot of buildings. Like,
yeah,
like someone could come and murder us, and I don't think anyone.
No way, ya no digas eso.
So we're in a new spot, the old spot, courtesy of a good friend of ours. I don't want to name drop anyone, but they were kind enough to let us stay there for free. We're hanging up shit on the walls. That table that you guys saw, like we took a table from their like building and we like made it into our own. Like we were like making it, like we were making our own space. But we knew from the beginning it was that they had told us it was an agreement that it was not going to be a permanent spot. We were hoping that we would have had more time there. I mean, honestly, and but it was amicable. Like there was no. What was the word I used earlier? Animosity. It was like, hey, you guys need to clear out, and we're like, okay, well, wish we could have stayed longer, but then Oscar was cool enough to go around and there's a vlog about it, right?
Yeah.
There's a vlog about it. He went around and looked at a bunch of spaces, and then we ended up here, which I think this space is like, holy shit, guys, like. I don't know, man. Like I can't wait because now everything that you've been saying, all the visions and stuff that you have, like man, I'm starting to see it.
You see it now that like we kind of cleaned up and we brought shit in. Yeah. You kind of start seeing the picture like, oh yeah, you know what? I could see that. Like it makes sense. So definitely, I'm super happy that you and Juan believe in it and you guys are fucking excited about it. Like I'm excited about it. It's always good hangs. That's the best. That's the biggest thing out of all of this. Like all the hangs and all the people that I get to reconnect with. Like that's
true, man.
Cool.
And all the new people we've gotten to meet, like
for sure,
of all walks of life, man. Like
through this podcast, like it's been super cool. Like. Absolutely, I'm super grateful.
And we want to make this like really clear, if for all the fans that watch us and you guys are from EP, like this, we want this podcast to be like the voice of EP, kind of. Like that sounds kind of cheesy, but I mean it. Like we want everyone and anyone here. Like if you have something to say, if you want to talk about something, like that's fucking badass.
Legalize EP. Like we still have to get them on here. Like I think that's a big thing. Rampage, Elbow, IFBB.
Yeah, we're like name dropping all these people.
Yeah,
Joe Rogan's
he was talking about weed and stuff at the gym. This guy he's an IFBB pro and he's talking about the legalization of weed. Like that's fucking badass. So you're talking about what were you saying, Joe Rogan?
I was saying, well, now Joe Rogan's in Texas, so we could try to get him on.
Yeah,
Joe Rogan, if you're not watching this,
Joe Rogan coming over here, that's fucking dope, dude.
Or even
that's
if like,
sick.
what if like the Terricolas? I shouldn't say if the Terricolas, when the Terricolas gets bigger, like, and we get to that point, and he's like, hey, JRE wants you to come talk about El Paso podcasting. We're gonna go, right? We have to. Like we have to.
Well, I mean,
like it's like, come on, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
guess.
We kind of have to, bro. Like everybody in El Paso is gonna be like, go, and we'll be like, oh, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think
that'd be crazy.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's crazy to think about all of that, but for a fact, like I think it's just cool to have like this platform for anybody to be able to obtain it, like, or to be here and tell their story. Like, a lot of people go about their lives and nobody finds out, like, what they went through or their story or their perception of what's going on in life. Like, so I think that's cool that we get to provide that here in the, like, with the people that we follow on Instagram. Like, it's the same people following each other. Like, so if we're able to, I don't know, provide more insight to the people around us, like, I think that's super cool. Because I feel like we've only brought positivity and people that bring something to the table whenever we get them on the podcast. Yeah. And everybody's been like gracious enough to say yes to it, and they go, like, we live out here, like, way down here, and they come out here and everybody's excited. Like, that's what I enjoy the most, for sure. Yeah. And with Joe Rogan coming over here to Texas, like, that is so cool. Like, it puts more name into Texas. Like, if we were, I mean, we're pretty big. Everything's bigger in Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. What? I don't know. Jesus Christ. I mean, by that logic, you would think we would have the biggest hemorrhoids, the biggest... no. Biggest prostates. What are you talking about?
Biggest cancerous tumors.
Okay. Why?
Because it's bigger.
Bigger.
We got the biggest deficit.
Have you heard? Did you ever get to hear that song by Korn? Hold on, be strong. No. They're talking about, like, who has the biggest balls. Like, in the video, they're like, who's got the biggest balls in Ballsville?
What the fuck? Yeah. Where are those guys from?
Where's Korn from? Bakersfield, California.
They're from California?
They're from California.
Oh, man. I'm always, like, disappointed when, like, it's like just a main city. Like, Breaking Benjamin's from Pennsylvania. Do you know that?
That is so weird. Pennsylvania is like random. Yeah, super random.
But then you see the fucking guy, like, this, like, a tall, like, he's like 6 foot something.
Whoa.
And then you're like, God damn, like, yeah, he's not. There's a white boy right there. So yeah, so the new spot's pretty badass, guys. Like, man, it's not even. I don't think it does it justice to just like videotape it and show it to you guys. Like, it's just like a thing you guys got to experience. Like, and obviously right now it's not finished. Right now we have nothing on the background and we're just kind of sitting here against the wall, kind of dreading the lighting. Like, even I'm like, oh fuck.
I just feel like we had to put something out there. Like, it has been such a long time. But we
wanted to give you guys a full update. We did a similar video like this, and then we didn't record it. Remember what happened? The audio wasn't hooked up. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, that just sucked. So if you're watching this right now, it was basically like the full length of this video. I don't know how long it is now, but it's just gone. Like, it was unusable.
Yeah, we spent like a good, 45 an hour? Yeah. It's because I was looking at a band that Elias Barca's brothers in. Okay. It's a screamo band. It's pretty cool. Hey. I like it. It's called, I think I'm going to butcher this, but it's called...
That's what it's called?
Eternum. Yeah.
Eternum?
Yeah.
Like hernia? Eternum. I like that.
Yeah.
Yo, what a great name for a band.
Eternum?
I'm going to butcher this.
Cranium?
I'm going to butcher this.
Let's see. What's up?
That's what it's called.
I'm going to butcher this?
Yeah. What a great name for a band. I'm going to butcher this. Like, I got a name of this band. I'm going to butcher this. And that's the name of the band. Hey.
I hate you.
That's a dad joke if you ever heard one.
That's terrible.
So I had another kid ask
I think you need to quit. Like, you wear cargo shorts.
Yeah.
With a pasty ass fucking shirt.
Oh fuck.
And then you have that fucking cowlick to the side. What the fuck are you, Pee Wee Herman? Fucking.
No, you said it looked like Archie. Which Archie has red fucking hair.
Google him.
Do it.
Let's see.
Fuck it. Leave it in the comments if you guys know Archie has red hair. Because he fucking does. You never seen that show Riverdale?
Riverdale.
Even that one, he has red hair.
Espérame.
His name is Archie.
It's Archie D2.
Archie D2. Archibaldo.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah, I told you, motherfucker.
What's that other cartoon that looks like him?
Richie Rich.
Richie Rich?
Remember Richie Rich? Ricky Ricon, remember?
Yeah, we made the headlines.
We did?
Yeah.
Who did? El Paso?
Yeah.
What does it say? Something about COVID?
Cinemark to reopen. Oh, the Cinemark's going to reopen on the west side.
Hey, go check it out, guys.
Recently relaunching for East El Paso location. Dang. There was another one about...
Fucking movie theaters are going to go by the wayside, man. Everything's fucking going straight to stream.
Dude, they should have the straight to stream at fucking... At the movies. Like, there's nothing like sitting at the movies and eating popcorn and shit. Like, the experience of being at the movies.
I don't think that's ever gonna go away. I'm just saying, like, as far as like how lucrative it was before, like, it's movie theaters are gonna be like you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be more like a relic.
You think? Imagine how many. Okay,
faux show.
Have you been to downtown El Paso? Mm-hmm. Dude, it's a ghost town. Right now, it's a ghost town. Like, you walk through there, there's nothing. Like, imagine if all this world turned cyber and everything, like, you can't go anywhere, like, because everything's like, nah, you got to shop online. Like,
that's kind of like what that movie Surrogates is like, huh?
I've never seen that movie.
Ooh, you never seen it?
No.
It's an interesting movie. Let me tell you about this movie, okay?
Hurry your ass up.
First of all, it was the music cover. Well, the music was done by Breaking Benjamin, so
okay.
I have biased. So it's Bruce Willis.
I will try to take my
hold on. Before we get too off topic, are we not gonna keep talking about what's going on? What's been going on? Are you
ready to get into Bruce Willis? What the fuck?
All right, so the new spot. That's pretty much all we had to say.
Tell me. Press pause.
Tell me.
So, are we gonna save the Bruce Willis?
Huh? Are we gonna
save the Bruce Willis conversation or what?
You want a table? Nah, fuck it.
Finish the Bruce Willis conversation and then we'll move on to
So the movie Surrogates is about. It's like in the future, where people are. They like to live their life through an avatar. So it's like an actual android. So you're basically sitting on these like chairs that like shit over your face, like it like covers your eyes, so you can see whatever the android's seeing. And so everybody's walking around as like a real life avatar, and everybody's just sitting at home, just chilling in those chairs. So they go through their daily lives, they go to work and stuff, but as their avatars, and obviously their avatars, they don't age. And there's no crime.
Okay.
There's no more crime.
Yeah.
Because everybody's like a robot technically. Is that kind of crazy? And then like there's a murder in the first 20 years. There's like a murder.
Okay.
And Bruce Willis. So Bruce Willis is kind of like he likes the technology. He uses it, but he still like thinks about the old days. Like, oh, I remember when we used to just go outside and like go for walks and shit. And she's like, yeah, we can go for walks. In the fuck with the avatars, and he's like, nah, like what the fuck, you know, like it's kind of crazy. You need to watch it, dude, because he's trying to solve a murder, and people and the police are like, nah, like it was just an accident. Like there's no more murders. Like this avatar place is the best. Like no one could ever get hurt. It's fucking crazy, dude. And
you lost me completely.
And he's Bruce Willis fighting like androids and shit.
Bruce Willis. What is it called again?
Surrogates.
Yeah, I got.
It's kind of crazy. I'm not doing it any justice. I haven't seen it in a while too.
So,
but anyway,
so we moved to a new place.
Yeah,
it's a big place.
Yes,
we got a lot of room.
Yep,
we're thinking of live streaming, doing some Twitch, whatever.
That'd be cool. Twitch some Cuphead.
Let it be a cool like place, hangout spot. Like I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are. Like
for sure.
We're hopefully pumping out 2 a week. And inviting a lot of people just so you guys get to hear a lot of amazing stories. Like, with the times being the way they are, like, everything, like, going crazy. Like, I'm a big... we've known this from the beginning. I believe in conspiracy theories, like, 100%. So, like, for me, it's like, it's do or die. Like, let's have fun.
If you believe in a conspiracy theory, isn't it more like a truth?
Huh?
If it's like a conspiracy theory, but you believe in it...
I believe it is
do you still call it a conspiracy?
Dude, I've been dropping.
I see what you're doing. Are you okay? I'm looking at you like, what are you doing? Because you like take it out, you're like, oh, and then you turn it the other way, and then you're like, oh, you're like spilling it back and forth.
Sloppy.
It's funny. It's funny.
My bad.
Nah, you're good. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, man, this could be a badass spot. Like, shit. I can't wait till like it's all decked out and everything, and
yeah,
it's gonna be expect some cool stuff, guys. So before that happened though, so before we had to move, there was a little bit of conflict. Looks like there's a rift going on between the Beatles. there was a little rift between the Beatles. We'll call ourselves the Beatles of El Paso. Oh, whoa. Dang, that's good. Wow. And,
whoa!
If you guys haven't checked out our, I can't remember what episode it was. It's called Bang.
Yeah.
Bang and what?
Bang and alcohol.
Bang and alcohol. So, a little background about that particular episode. If you guys haven't watched it, and if you guys have watched it and you didn't finish it, I don't blame you, because it's a little cringy. So, let me go ahead and address some of the awkwardness in that video, because it was kind of awkward. The day before, no, it was, yeah. So the podcast before that, we were gonna hang out. I don't even think we shot that day, huh? Did we? Did we end up shooting that day? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
We did. So the one before that, and you could know which one it is because Irvin's wearing like this, like like an Indian kind of like outfit.
Yeah.
So he wore that to his friend's wedding, but that's irrelevant. Irrelevant. The thing is, before that, so during that podcast, we were, I don't know if you guys know, but there's a little bit of like we talked about like how we got into an argument. So that argument was pretty significant. There was a lot of things that were said, like I think like we were kind of that people were holding in. I shouldn't say people. I was holding in. Irvin was holding in, and I even think even you were holding in a little bit of stuff, just a little bit, not a lot, but some. I think everybody like just apparently was holding on to shit that we should have like let out in the air, right? So we did this other podcast, that's the Banging Energy or whatever, and then I don't know, man. Like if you see that podcast, you start to see kind of like it's not a rift. I don't want to say a rift. That's like too dramatic. But you kind of start to see like the viewpoints as far as like what we perceive for the podcast, and you kind of see like a clear like there's not like it's not copacetic. If that is, ¿sí me explico? Like it's not copacetic. It's
What's
not
copacetic?
It's not simpatico.
What's copacetic?
It's not simpatico.
What's copacetic?
It doesn't match.
What's copacetic?
It doesn't match.
Keep it copacetic and you just don't get it. Keep it copacetic and you just don't get it.
Smashing Pumpkins? Or what is
Okay,
that?
wait.
Okay.
So you guys had different point of views that weren't meshing together at all.
Right. And so I don't want to say that was a start or anything, but I'm just giving you some background because like I'm sure if people who saw that video, first of all, I don't know if you noticed that we skipped that number. That video didn't go up all the way. It went up after like another podcast. I think it was like 2 podcasts ago or something.
Yeah.
There was an issue where we had a disagreement with Irvin about whether that the podcast should go up or not. And so like all of that stuff was happening. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give people background, like backstory. So there was already a lot of like disagreements that we were having with Irvin as far as like what the direction of the podcast was going. And I'm being very general because Irvin's not here to defend himself, so I don't want to like be like, well, he did this
for him.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna I'm giving you like a vague idea. We were having some disagreements, so it was that, and then like I said, like the whole Bang thing, like there was already like, I don't know, man. I just felt like there was tension. There's a lot of things that weren't being said, and like I naively.
Dog, but since a long time ago, dog, like you guys were going at it. Like,
yeah.
It was because you had it out for him because of the whole family thing. Like you were going hard, dog. Like,
yeah.
And then like all of that like stayed. Like it just stayed. And then this shit like added on. Like that's what happened. Dog.
That I always I did resent that a little bit about Irvin. Like there's another I forgot which episode it was where he said it. He basically said like, oh, like family is not like, I don't want to say it's not important to him, but like, you know, he thought relationships are like transactional.
No, well, look.
That's what he said.
I'll tell you what. He's not far off from the mark. Like, I feel like what we're doing for the little leg, well, not little, but I feel like what we're doing for our cousins, like for our generation, like I think it's good. And we're changing what it is to be a part of our family, and that's something that Irvin fought against, like, or is fighting against, because our family is questionable. it's different. Like it's different, man. And you have to pick a side. Like you have to like, I don't know. So he decided to go this path through where people are like they're encouraging him, and everybody's encouraging. Yeah, everybody has, you know, like a higher learning. So honestly, like for me in these past few weeks, it all came together because one of my Liza is doing a family tree, and for me I was like, man, like my family tree starts with you guys, like with Paco, with Greg, with Irvin, with Evelyn, like even like my mom, my dad, like my tia Chayo, like it's gonna start with them because they did amazing things. Like they're like, you know, everybody like worked hard, everybody made it from the ghetto, you know, careers, degrees, like all of that. Like that's for me, that's my family tree because I can totally understand Irvin when he wants to, you know, like have that space of achievement, of like reinforcement, like you are badass, dog, like get it, instead of like, nah, no mames, no seas pendejo. How are you gonna dream about that? Like that that was like the story for like the longest time. And Irvin got tired of it, and he's like, no, like I need to I need to elevate my partners, like, and that's why I tell Sarah all the time, because Sarah has some like crazy conversations I can't keep up with, and I tell her like, I'm too dumb for you, babe, like you're smart as fuck, like you need to talk to other people that are just as smart as you, like, but does not mean that I won't be attentive or interested in the conversation. I don't have much to contribute to it, like I just don't. But yeah, like I don't know, Irvin, I love him to death. Like I love you and Irvin to death, and I hope he comes back. Like I really do. Like he decides when he decides. Like, you know, whenever he's ready, if he wants to come back. Like, I mean, his spot is always here because we started this because we wanted to hang out. Like more, and of course, like it's super cool to have this. Like all we have to do is record it and upload it. Like, and then we started doing it and I enjoy that. I'm not gonna lie. Like I enjoy that. I enjoy having other people watch this because it's super cool. Like somebody just listening to our conversation that otherwise, we wouldn't be putting it on like online. It would be just between you and me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I rambled on. Like I went on. Good. Holy shit.
That's good. But you hit a lot of important things. Like, and I think the one thing that I should at least reiterate, because I know you have a point. Like there's a lot of. It was mostly between me and him. Let's be honest.
T-Way, like
between us, and I do want to say, like you said, I love Irvin as well. Like I miss him. Like, dude, if you listen to this, man, like I wish we'd hang out. Like we just sit down and have a talk.
Ya estás como el tío que se pone pedo y todos quieren. Es que yo lo quiero un chingo, cabrón. Mira, véngase, mijo.
I wanna say, like we never. Venga $5. Or at least I'll say for me, I never asked. I never wanted him to leave. I never said like, hey, vete de aquí. Like that was never my intention. So, like, when we were having all these, like, shitty little petty arguments, like, that was never my intention to, like, drive him away or anything. Like, when he fucking told us that he was leaving, like, that shit kind of, like, oh, my God. Like, that shit hurt, man. I was like, oh, fuck. Like, what? And then immediately I'm like, oh, wait, no mames, wait, I'm sorry. Like, I'll take everything back. Like, no. Like, I started fucking backtracking, like, really hard. I was like, no. Like,
you know what?
I never wanted to offend,
We just have to respect each other's boundaries, dog.
Yeah.
No matter how silly it may seem to you.
Yeah.
But if we respect this person and we want him around, like, you just gotta respect people's boundaries, and we don't always have to agree with things. Like,
exactly.
We're not always gonna have the same views. Like, we're not always gonna look eye to eye with things. Like, whatever. Like, we're human. Like, shit happens. But I hope that I bring, you know, like, something to the table to make it worth your time, because let's be honest, like this time that we have here, like it's super short.
True.
And it goes by quick.
Yeah.
So you want to spend it, like you get older and you realize that you want to spend it with like good people, like good vibes.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna come to an end. So for sure, like I'm with you 100% with family. I'm with Irvin 100% with him choosing whatever it is that makes him elevate and feel better. So
yeah, I wish him the best of luck, man. I mean, I want him to succeed. I want everything that he has in his mind to achieve. Like, I want him to have it. I want him to have it.
He will.
Okay, then perfect. That's awesome. I want that to happen. I want
and that's one thing that I feel like you would never give yourself enough credit that you're doing badass shit, dude. Like,
yeah,
you're doing badass shit. Like, we were all doing badass shit, but I feel like ego plays a big part in a lot of things. Like, you just let it get the best of you. But man, I want to have fun with you guys. Like, I enjoy the shit. Dude,
it's fun, man. Like, I was having fun. I always had fun. I mean, except when I like got mad at him, but like it was fun.
Es que if it's worth it, it's worth it, man. Like,
that's what I thought.
Work on a relationship. And Urban, if you ever want to come back, man. Baby, come back.
I knew you were gonna say that shit. But now I want to say
Juan brings a fucking dynamic like
for sure,
badass as fuck.
For sure, badass as fuck. I do want to hit the other side of the coin though.
What other side of the coin?
The side of the coin, I'm telling you, like I want him back. I miss him. It's unfortunate. We don't want to I'm not gonna give you all the details of like everything that transpired because again, he's not here. And that's I think the thing that bothers me the most. It's the other side, right? I love him. I wish him the best and everything. The thing is that he didn't give us a chance. He didn't give us a chance to like even not change his mind, but like to fucking air shit out, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like he sent me like you send somebody a text like, "Oh nah, man, we're good." What the fuck does that mean? What? We're good? Like, who's this we? I'm not good with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're good. Like, that shit did fucking bother me, man. Like, Urban, like, it doesn't have to be here, man. It doesn't have to be on the phone, but like, I don't know, man. I just want some closure. That's what I want. And we never had the meeting. We were supposed to have a meeting. It never happened. Like, that shit fucking bothers me, dude. Like, to this day, like I love him. And I'm like, man, I miss him. And then I'm like, hijo su pinche madre, ni me dio chance de decir nada, güey. Lo más así como, lo mochamos. Like, that shit sucked, dude. Like, that's fucked up. It's a bitch move. You call me a bitch? You call me a bitch. He said, "You're a bitch and no one likes you." Not in that order,
I told Juan, grab that video and save it.
And save it. Put it on World Star.
You would have had a laugh.
You put that shit on World Star.
Oh my God. I'm pretty sure Juan's dad is ashamed of us. He's like, what are these fucking beaters doing?
You know what's funny is that maybe it was right after that video, like he started talking about getting out of there. Maybe he was like, "Oh, estos güeyes que just jotos." Sáquenlos de aquí la verga. Andan ahí haciendo sus pinches telenovelas.
Güey, es que no mames, güey.
Dude, I got so mad that I broke my own fucking light. Like, my light.
Ay, güey.
Idiot. Much, I'm just like breaking shit. I'm like, oh, this is all my shit. What the fuck am I doing?
Damn, that's funny, that's crazy.
Man. Yeah. But you know what? Bygones be bygones. We did reach out to him. There is a silver lining. We've reached out to him and we're good. I would say we're in we're good. Yeah. We're in talking terms and again, we wish him and his family the best. But we're moving on. Bigger and bigger things and but of course he's always welcome. Irving, you're always welcome to come back. Okay, so I think that's that one.
You moved out.
I did?
You moved out?
Oh, yeah, I did. I moved into a new house, yeah.
You moved into a new house?
I went to Horizon.
Horizon. You like Horizon or what?
Yeah, man. I was like, I like it because it's kind of like in the middle. You know what I mean?
I want to live in the west side.
Because we live in the canals for too long. I've been to the west side, man. It's nice.
By the canal.
It's beautiful over there. I love it. Served us a lot of houses over there. I'm like, God,
I love it. I love it over there. I enjoy like how everything's in walking distance. Like, that's super cool. Mm-hmm. I like that. And Sarah does too.
Yeah.
So
you guys have a lot of cool stuff over there.
Yeah. Hopefully we find something up there. I want to find something up there. Super cool.
It's going to be a drive, though.
Have you ever seen Country Club? Have you ever been down there?
I don't think so.
It's super cool, dude.
Is it?
Like, yeah, a bunch of big properties, a lot of houses. That's one thing that my job, like, fucking allows me to do. Like, I've always had jobs that take me to crazy places, like, crazy places. I was telling Manny Carrera, he posted a video on his Instagram story about this house that I think it was Bruce Willis and Demi Moore like lived in it or whatever.
Oh, shit.
And it has a pool inside the house.
Woo.
So I was out there because I was inspecting a house when I used to work at Pioneer Bank. And I went into the house being a pepo because it was like boarded up. So everything was broken and whatnot. So I walk in there and I see like this amazing view in a pool. Like, So all of my jobs always take me like to like crazy ass places, and I see a bunch of like cool houses and shit. Like I get to meet a lot of cool people too.
Yeah.
All of my jobs have always been that way. Like I get to drive to places and I meet some cool people.
And
like,
then now, potentially, this could be your job.
No.
Nah.
You know what? This is for me. Like it's fun. Like I do like to be. I do want it to be more disciplined. I do want us to have more.
Yeah.
You know, of a structure, but I do enjoy like the freedom of it. It's my getaway. This is a getaway. Like for sure. I started getting a bald spot in the back of my head. I don't know if it's alopecia, which is like this immune deficiency. Immune deficiency alopecia? That starts attacking like some cells or whatever. So this is gone. Like there's a big patch, and like I don't know if I'm stressing or I don't know what's going on. So I gotta get checked first of all. And, yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that.
Do you sleep on your back when you're just rubbing your head?
Okay, like that's all I do all night.
You're just like,
I don't even know where I was going with that. Damn, I've been drinking way too many of these.
Alopecia, that sounds like a Compton name.
You know who has that? Leonardo.
No way.
Yeah.
Leonardo's our cousin.
Yeah, Leo.
Well, hey, shout out to Leo and his alopecia.
He watches this, no?
Yeah, I think so.
But I mean, there's nothing to be ashamed of.
Baldness.
It's crazy. Like it's just a random ass patch. I'm like, okay. Like,
Tienes roña, güey.
I was gonna put motor oil on my head.
Hey.
Just aceite quemado. Órale, puto.
Simon. Oh, dude, it's fucking the remedies for roña are fucking insane.
Cagada de pinche de vaca.
Nah, dude, I saw my uncle.
Tomate rostizado.
One of my uncles, he put them in like, it's like some sort of fucking acid. Like pinche ácido muriático or some shit like that. He fucking just grabbed the dog and like dipped him, and the dog's like,
oh my god.
And he's like, se le quita. Fucking dog died like 2 days later.
Pinche sático.
And I'm just thinking like, oh, I don't think you're not a medical professional. I don't think you should be doing that shit.
Sático.
Like that's a boy dog. He's probably like getting acid in his pee and shit. Ugh. Damn, bro.
I think that's pretty much it as far as what we're doing with the podcast and whatnot. I don't know. I guess it's start providing for you guys more episodes and whatnot.
Yeah. I know. I know you want to try doing 2 a week. I know if Juan's available, he can substitute for me. And then there'll be days where it's all 3 of us, and it's gonna be fun, man. We would like it to be for a type of place. I was telling Oscar, like, my dream would be like we would shoot a podcast like this, and then some just random people would show up and be like, oh, look, it's this fucking guy. Like, that'd be kind of cool.
Well, the whole building is pretty much set up like that, and that's the kind of thing that this guy wants to run. Like,
yeah,
like if you want to build a studio, like to take photos over there, like you can. Like, he's selling everything by the space. So I got this big space for cheap, and he has a bunch of spaces in here.
Yeah.
So I mean, everybody's more than welcome to come. I know that Gabriella likes to shoot like in cool everything's like kind of rustic and earthy looking. So this would be super cool, like for her to use if she wants it. Like it for like on our end, like for free, like for sure. Like she was super cool, and if she wants to do a photo shoot out here, like she can go for it. Like it's super cool. But
imagine
we just gotta upgrade a lot of things. But it's worth it. This place is big. It's pretty big.
It's pretty, substantial. It's substantial. Like the fact that we have like a shooting area and like an office area, like separate, like that's fucking dope.
Yeah, it's dope. Gonna be super cool. Hopefully this COVID thing passes. Like, hopefully, dude. Like, or even if it doesn't, we just have to figure something out. Like, work with the times.
I think they're just waiting for like a certain amount of people to die before they can be like, all right, it's back to normal. They're waiting for they're probably waiting for like one specific motherfucker to get it, to die or some shit.
Like a specific number?
Like maybe they were trying to target some guy.
Damn, so go through everyone just to get this one guy?
This is what happened. The guy was supposed to like shake this dude's hand.
I hate you.
And then like the guy was like, huh? And then the dude was like, vergas, I can't do, oh, shit. And then he's like, what? And then he like coughed, and then that's it.
I fucking hate you.
Could you imagine that's a fucking virus started? Like the fucking interview, like he was trying to kill the.
So Dude, I don't know. Just the energy that goes into like making all these videos and ideas that like on Instagram or or Snapchat or TikTok or anything like that is crazy.
I mean, I have definitely some respect for like the people who like do that for a living, like Instagram celebrities. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it does help when you're like attractive.
Definitely.
But also like there's a lot of photographers and like videographers that are magicians that do a good job on Instagram. So the thing I can't stand is like the Instagram comedies. I don't know if you've seen that shit, like like little skits or whatever. Like that shit's kind of.
Well, they have the different setting for the stories now, since TikTok might fucking go away forever.
Oh yeah, they were talking about that shit. I know Derek. Shout out to Derek. Wanted to talk about that. TikTok shutting down. Oh no, maybe we want to talk about Trump and China or something like that. I don't know. TikTok was interesting at first, but I don't know. There's too much shit, bro. Like, too much.
For me, it was like I'm cool without it. It's fun, but man,
should we tell the story of how we went viral for like a few seconds?
Oh, because of you got it. So you were doing
that video, right? Hilarious. Yeah, we need to like private maybe. Do we have Patreon? It? We don't have it, huh?
Put it on Patreon.
I'm saying we don't have it though. Do we have access to that video?
I think so.
Do we? I said we should either do that or like when we hit a certain amount of subscribers, we'll like put a private link to it.
So it was me. So it was you doing a magic trick. You get up and your ass cheeks are like hanging out.
Barely hanging out because I was very bashful.
And then he's walking like into the room. And then I come out fully naked. Like from head to toe. And I'm like, hey, what's up, man?
But here's the thing. It was so spontaneous because that was not the plan. So I'm like walking to Oscar's room and he comes out fully naked. I don't break character or anything. I just fucking put my hand up like, what's going on? And I just like high five him. It was like the best moment ever. Now you swore that you had a sock.
Yeah.
In your junk.
Yeah.
So upon inspection of the video after we stopped laughing, we're like, oh, Oscar, that sock looks kind of weird. Like, did you get a white sock? And he's like, nah, it was a black one. And we're like, I think your dick's out. And you're like, nah,
you
man.
You can see like the root.
Yeah, you're like, nah, man, like it's not out. And then, he looks at it, he goes,
base.
Oh yeah, that is my dick. Just the way you did it, like, oh yeah, that is my dick. So then we reshot it like 3-4 times. It was still funny. But anyway, long story short, the fucking video starts like picking up a lot of traction.
Yes.
Like crazy. Like it went from like 2 views, 3 views, and then all of a sudden it was like 56 views, 170 views, 250. Like it was just going up. And we're like, damn, dude, like this shit's going fucking crazy. And then you could see people in the comments like, this is going to get blocked. And yeah, sure enough, I think we hit like almost 1,000 something.
No, dude, it was way more than that. It was like 5 Gs, like
yeah,
for sure.
In like a span of like a few minutes.
Yeah, and then I finally got blocked.
Yeah, it was like no, like the whole account got terminated.
Oh yeah, you have to start a whole new one.
We were like,
and then I didn't know how to log into that one, and I started a completely other one. Like it was.
That was funny, man. We almost went viral. If TikTok wasn't so sensitive, imagine how many followers we would have had off of that. Like, let's say, I don't know, what do you think would have been the limit if we had just let it run? I think it would have gotten in the 10,000s for sure.
I don't know.
Like, let's say,
we didn't. That was like our greatest hits era. Like, we didn't have anything after that.
If we get 10 grand. 10 grand.
There was nothing after that. There was nothing else after that. Like, that was our greatest hits. Like, that was it.
That's true. So we just need to be able to harness that. That was like our lightning in a bottle. We let it go.
That was your in the what?
That was our lightning in a bottle, and TikTok was like, nah. Smash that battle.
Yeah, we don't need this here. Get the fuck out of here.
This is too funny.
Get the fuck out of here.
This is too funny. This is not what TikTok's about. The TikTok CEO was like, this is not what TikTok's about. It's about people lip-singing songs and dancing weird. That's pretty much it, man. Man, fuck.
I've been, this whole quarantine, I've been dealing a lot with, like, energies. And regenerating energy and now that we're getting these opportunities, like how to catch them and be able to harness them, because these things like they've happened before, and I wasn't able to grasp them and really harness them, so they leave, but they come back. Like if somebody else doesn't pick them up, like those ideas come back, and they come back hard. Like it's super cool. It's super cool that it came back, and now we're doing it. Like, yeah,
man. We set it out. We set it out to do it, and then we did it.
Like Tanya, there's this girl on Instagram called Tanya Peregrino. She talks about a lot. She talks a lot about meditating, and then my old lady Sarah Leon, she's on Instagram as well. She talks about a lot, like breathing exercises and like balancing exercises and all of that good shit. Like that, I've been doing that way more than weightlifting for sure. I've been doing it, but I've been enjoying like the long runs and all of that. Yeah, getting more spiritual, more in touch. I don't know. It's cool, man. Feels good.
We need to take some ayahuasca.
What?
We should take some ayahuasca. Isn't that DMT basically?
It makes you like trip hard for like how long?
7 minutes or something.
Damn.
Yeah, it's DMT. It's basically DMT. It is DMT. You ever try DMT?
Hey man, you want to try DMT? I think I'm done, dude.
You think you're done? Because you can tell that you're kind of faded a little bit. That's pretty much all we want to hit. We want to hit the highlights.
So next weekend, we're gonna go with another homie that is opening up his own like space where you can do podcasts, creative, whatever, like creative creations, whatever.
Creative creations.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm kind of buzzed. So we're gonna go over there to him and do a podcast over there. We're probably gonna do another Classico towards the end of the month. We're gonna have more stuff in here, more lighting. It's gonna be way better. There's gonna be way better topics. Hopefully, we get at least clips out of this. I feel like I was kind of faded. Like, I just felt like drinking.
I'm not gonna lie. When you left, and I was like trying to explain like all this shit, I was like, "What the fuck am I even saying?" Dude, it's gonna be rough.
This podcast is rough,
but we got it. Okay, hey, we're rusty. How about that? We'll call it Rusty Trombone.
Rusty Spitz. I like to caress this rusty kettle.
You say it all like Rusty Kettle.
Rusty Kettle. Shut your bitch ass up. I hate
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
Hey, you're the one that fucked your Uncle Fucker.
You're an Uncle Fucker, yes it's true. The one that fucked your uncle quite like you. Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. You're the one that fucked your Uncle Fucker. You're an Uncle Fucker, yes it's true. Yeah. Dude, is this gonna be on the podcast? I don't think you should put this on the podcast.
No, take it off.
I'm really fucking... I'm faded as fuck.
Yeah. Make sure... you guys just stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. Because we're going to keep doing this whether anyone's watching. Fun. But it is fun.
Whenever the world ends, we'll still be here.
Yeah. It's the end of the world as we know it. But yeah,
whenever the world,
you guys keeping on. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe and share this with whoever will listen. And if you guys want to be on the podcast, send us an email. All of that stuff will be in the description. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Where's my fucking remote? There it is. Oscar, you have any parting words? Any words of wisdom?
Brush your teeth.
And floss. Don't forget to floss.
Floss. Eat your spinach and vegetables. Drink whiskey. If you got some
DMT, do it.
Some DMT, do it. Like, just live your life. Enjoy it.
It's always...
These are some crazy fucking times.
Don't go through life without licking at least one bench at the park.
Yeah, they boost your immune system for sure.
Yeah, like drink some Juarez water.
Oh, dude! Last time we were talking about how, the consensus was that it smells like nasty because of Juarez, like by the X. But no, it's the treatment.